Sending data. Alright, that should be going. I'm gonna pull that up.
Don't come down.
Let me double check that it's going to Outdoor Diction. Is my
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it just came up Outdoor Addiction podcast on YouTube.
Oh, fuck yeah. There it is on ODA. Perfect. Hell yeah. So there's 3. Go ahead and go to business.
Does ODA have a YouTube channel too, or just Facebook?
I don't know if Tyler still has a YouTube or not.
I think so. I haven't really dabbled in it so much. TikTok
should-
started going crazy.
I've told
We
Tyler I
should-
want to start vlogs on the YouTube.
Yeah. Well, we should be posting our videos and like the hunt reels and stuff like that on YouTube as well. I mean, if we're doing it on Facebook, we might as well do it on YouTube too.
Yeah, all I gotta do is get in it. Alright, so it is going on YouTube. Sweet. Pop that out. And now fired up on TikTok, I guess.
This is the most we went all at once, isn't it?
Yeah, we usually only do the outdoor Facebook and Joe's TikTok.
No, sometimes we don't even do the chat and interview. Boom.
That's what I mean. Like that's what the most we've done is the Facebook and
Diction podcast.
Good triggers? Wait, I just thought of something, chat.
Where the fuck?
Wait, why is it not?
Is TikTok being wonky?
It was wanting to be. Okay, that's what it's wanting me to do then. We'll do this one.
Yeah, I see we're live on Facebook, definitely.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're live on those ones for sure.
That was a nice cock on that overlay.
Why is it not letting me move my camera? I gotta do it like this? Alright, that'll work. I need to make it fucking bigger.
Excuse me.
no.
So I didn't realize last night when I was in my stand when the deer spooked the first time, I thought it just randomly spooked walking in. I didn't realize you'd shot Tyler.
No, I shot. I hit him in the back shoulder blade.
What did it? It just literally bounced off because the arrow that you went and got didn't even look broken.
Oh, the broadhead was broken.
There we go.
Oh, was the broadhead broke off inside the shoulder?
The one that this is the arrow that came with it. This is the one I picked up.
Okay.
Blood all over the fletchings, blood on the shaft.
Yeah.
And the other arrow, the second arrow, was still in him.
Right, and that's what I figured when you didn't find the other arrow.
I'm assuming it'd be chat and interview, right? Daily match, dance, musical, fitness, DIY, outdoors. Guess it'd be
Walmart
chat.
arrow got it done.
Fuck yeah, dude. Boom. Alright, now we're going live on TikTok.
Not about the equipment, it's about the shooter.
Yeah, that draw length is a real bitch, and my partner asked me if I was gonna go and bring the bow during rifle, and I said no.
Oh no, heck no. I wouldn't even be doing that.
I know you can like downgrade what you're shooting with. Like I think I could technically actually bring a crossbow for rifle.
You can. I looked it up.
Say, I know
We-
that we can. Then we got alternative. You guys got alternative?
Like what,
Yes.
muzzleloader?
Yeah.
We have a muzzleloader. We can muzzleloader season. I can go get a muzzleloader tag right now.
How hard is that? Like, that would actually be
It's,
pretty cool.
it's not even too much a draw. It's you go get it.
Oh, it's an over. Any deer or doe?
Any deer.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Drop something with a muzzle loader.
See, that spot that I'm hunting, where those trail camera photos of that bull elk came from, that's an archery shotgun area only, or weapon restriction, so I'm been using my inline muzzleloader in there. But I have a Nikon scope on it, and I mean, it's good out to 300 yards. I shoot a 340 grain bullet out of it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you sent a picture of it, didn't you? That's a chunk of fucking lead.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's literally, it's probably 1.5-inch long bullet.
Yeah, that's a chunk of
in
fucking
fact-
lead.
You
Oh,
wanna
dude,
see
it,
the 223s I'm gonna shoot, Joe?
Yeah.
I got another box today.
and see, in Montana, I can't use a 223. 223 and 22 are illegal on big game animals.
Too small.
That's ridiculous. 223 is not too small, and we're gonna prove that again this year.
Well, I could see it for elk, but definitely not whitetail, coyotes. I guess
Oh
they
no,
would.
I'd use it on coyotes, but
These are deer rounds. I have coyote hornadies.
Winchester
is-
deer seasons. Huh.
yeah.
223 64 grains, and I'll show you the tips. I have not shot more than one shot of these at a deer at a time. I've killed coyotes with them too.
Nice ballistic tip on it.
Hell
So you need
yeah.
That does look like a good round.
Yeah,
It flies
honestly.
It flies so fast. It's not as pretty looking as the Hornadies, but this son of a bitch got a bark. And honestly, it's making me consider buying a bolt action 223.
That
for
would be
deer.
perfect for the boys too. Whenever they first start, I mean, Aaron's gonna be starting
the
hunting
AR
if he thinks about it. If he wants to.
The AR is kind of intimidating
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
for them, not for me. It's light.
But it's loud.
Muzzle velocity on this is 3,020 at 100 yards, 2693, 200 yards, 2387, 300 yards, 2103.
See, I have found with like almost every one of my guns, whatever the box says the feet per second it is, my gun's usually 100 to 180 feet a second faster when I chronograph the bullet.
I tell you what, when he freaking, I didn't get to actually really watch mine. I just put it on her face, and that's where it went.
Yeah, you messed her up pretty good.
Yeah, she was literally laying under a cedar, and when I was laying down, I literally ranged John's, told him the range, and I was going to grab the camera, and I heard click, boom. I actually told him, it was 260 or something like that. And I was like, I was like, it's zeroed at 100. Like, just put it a little high on the chest. That way, like, let's see what it drops. Never shot that far at a deer with 223. And that bullet went right where he held it.
Yeah,
He hit
223 is
the
an incredibly flat round.
Flat, yeah.
She did not, which is crazy. You see guys put shots on deer with .6s. .6 they don't go very far, very fast, honestly. But I've hit deer with 270 with a bad placement, and they'll go.
Oh yeah.
So-
I don't like 270s for deer. That's
No,
what
I don't
started,
either.
I
I
started
won't
with,
use one.
and I had bad luck with it, man. I had a Remington 270, and it was horrible. Like I always had to track. Always had to track every single one of them I hit, even if it was a halfway decent shot. They still ran a little bit.
Do you have that Model 700, that all black one?
Yeah, it's all synthetic and shit. Yeah,
I had-
yeah. Mine
that
for
was the first deer I
the bolt on it like swelled up after I shot it a bunch of times, and then it jammed up on me, and I had to take it to the gunsmith and get it grinded down so my bolt would come out.
Yeah, that gun
Holy
gave me a
shit.
lot of fits. And I shot 3 or 4 different types of shells out of it for 2 years before I actually found out that it didn't like the tips like that. It didn't like those tips. It liked the soft points.
Yep.
I don't know what it was. Like 150 grain soft point.
I've just never been a fan of 270. I don't know how many times I've tracked deer. I've ended up having to finish off deer that have been hit in the chest with good shot placement, like lung shots, and they're still running away 300-400 yards later like they've never been hit. Like I don't know why it is, because it seems like it would be a good round. But
Yeah, you think as fast as they are.
I'm curious what got the 6.5 Creedmoor some hate. If it's more people putting bad shots at too far of a range on something, because I've not had anything move more than a foot after I've shot it with the 6.5.
Might just be bad shots, honestly.
Cole shot one double lung suppressed at like 30 fucking yards, and she ran about 20 and tipped over. I think
right through her.
Yeah, it had to. But he was also shooting the precision hunters, and he was talking shit to me and Bucky for shooting Hornady the match 147s. Never had one move after hitting him with the match 147.
Like I said, that's what I normally use. That and then the American whitetails. Right.
And see, I shoot precision hunter out of every one of my rifles. Every gun I have shoots precision hunter, including that muzzleloader. That bullet's even a precision hunter bullet. Same thing as Tyler. I've had really good luck with it. I've never had a deer or anything go anywhere, and I antelope hunt every year with my 6.5.
What do you antelope hunt at?
All of us have
Baradas over by Tyler on the South Dakota-Wyoming border.
Do you?
Fuck
yeah. I love Baradas. I go up over by it's not Avon. It's
We had tags up in Faith 2 years ago.
Okay.
Fuck, antelope?
No.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, antelope are so much fun. They are so fun to shoot.
Especially Wyoming. I would like to go up into Wyoming. I've been up into the mountains, but that was on a snowmobile. Went up into the Colorado mountains and went up into Wyoming.
See, there's some beautiful land around Gillette and all of that, and the Bighorns. Because I grew up in Lovell, Wyoming. So, I'm very familiar with Wyoming.
My great uncle has a cabin up in Gillette. Down in Gillette.
Yep.
I guess it would be down for you. Everything's up for me. Unless you talk in Texas, Florida, Oklahoma, Arkansas. But other than that, everything else is
At least you
north.
understand that up is down and up is north.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everyone says either over or up.
Yeah.
Over there, up there.
No.
That being said,
down or up.
Topic, and Jason's still a virgin on killing anything but a pheasant. You've gotten a pheasant, correct? Okay. He's going to get in a rifle next year.
I'm for sure going to get a doe tag next year.
What do we get him to buy for his first deer rifle? Obviously, I'm going to be there to help walk him through it.
Honestly, I would say it's 308. I mean,
what did I sell you? A 270?
270, but it's old now.
Get rid of that. Get something else. Honestly, get something other than
that.
that. Like I said, 270s usually good, but I don't know. I just never had any good luck with them.
They're flat shooters.
I just never had good luck with them.
I don't know.
Good coyote guy.
Okay, from what you've heard from people, what do you think you would look at first?
I have no idea. I don't even know where to start. I'm far from knowledgeable on rifle. I'm the dumbest it comes from rifle.
What are you normally going to be hunting? Are you wanting a gun that's just all around? You're going to grab this gun to hunt everything. If you come to Montana, you're going to hunt elk with us, or like, are you looking for an all-around gun, or are you looking just for a deer rifle?
I don't know. If I wouldn't buy a special gun just to shoot one animal, probably something that would shoot.
I'd say 308 or 7.
I would honestly say 7 mag or 308. Honestly, back in the day, like all of our dads and everything would have had the traditional, probably Remington or Winchester, 30-06, because it was the go-to all-around gun. And I really believe with the ballistics and the bullets out there now that's changed to the 308. I mean, it's still a 500-yard gun on elk. I mean, you shoot deer with it, coyotes. I mean, you can kill anything with it.
That
Yeah,
being said, the
you
L6
can.
is a badass motherfucker. The
Oh.
L6 is still a badass round.
30-06. Okay,
100%.
I have with 30-06, and I think it kicks more than my 7 fucking mag.
It does. 100%
Like,
does.
I think the recoil on that thing is worse than my fucking 7 mag. But it's also a lot lighter. It doesn't have a bipod or nothing on it. It's just a straight walk around. Something jumps up 50 yards away. You throw that bitch up. You pull the trigger. You shoot that bitch. That's
See,
that gun's made for.
I could just go ball swinging and copy Tyler and buy a 6.5.
The only problem with the 6.5 and why I say that is, again, you can kill elk with it and all that. I would not shoot an elk over 250 yards with it, though. Not that you can't hit it, because I own a 6.5, and I mean, I shoot it out over 800 yards all the time, but it's just a 140 grain bullet that's that small.
30-06
Shooting a
World War
1,000-pound animal is just, I think, a little too small.
Oh yeah,
to be honest.
30-06 is
Not that it won't
mean,
kill it, but I
bro.
think it's too small.
Definitely gonna be tracking a little bit.
Realistically, if you're gonna want something accurate for your first deer rifle, I mean, if you're for your at-home gun, which is going to be your most common use,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so just say that like shooting an elk in Montana at this point is a myth.
Right.
Your options are damn near still endless. I mean,
See,
the odd six is still a good option. Obviously, I'm 6.5 biased.
See, if I'm being honest, this is
Your
probably
weight
the
is
only
good
rifle I
fucking
buy.
round. Chris Kyle used it. He wouldn't have if the 6.5 was around at his point in time.
I don't know. He
Man,
loved that
if he-
300. He loved that 300, buddy. 300 to me would be the only gun I would trade my mag in for.
I would buy a 300.
Yeah, that would be the only gun.
I love my 300.
But like as a rookie hunter, do you want to throw him right on a fucking?
No, he's gonna crack himself in the fucking face with the scope.
Yeah, you're gonna hit yourself
I
right.
would shoot a gun. I'm not dumb.
It's just a different scenario, buddy.
It is
You literally you don't think of those fucking things to hold
Yeah,
on to it.
I can see
I watched
that.
Scramp get fucking cracked there. I've never actually been cut by a scope.
I've never been cut, but I've touched myself a couple times with that 7 mag. My brother, the 7 mag knocked my brother the fuck out. He wasn't holding on to it at all, and he still has like a half moon kind of scar on his forehead from it. I mean, it hit him hard.
Yeah, end of story. Probably only thing I'll kill with a rifle would be whitetail because I'd want to shoot everything else with a bow.
Or coyote.
Yeah, coyote too. Yeah.
You'd probably want to go coyote.
6.5 will do that. I'm not corrupting you, but it'll get you
No.
some fucking body stack.
So,
No, I would definitely say if for what he's saying he's going to use it for, I would definitely go buy a Bagara 6.5 Creedmoor all day long. Put a Vortex scope on it, a 5 to 25 Vortex scope, and he
See, I'm
has
not
his
rich.
dream shut up.
Dude, not all Vortex are expensive. You can put
I
a
mean-
$350 Diamondback on it.
But
I
most
was gonna
Bagaras
say-
are expensive.
Okay, the Bergara is expensive, yes. Bare bones for his Bergara, you're looking at least $900 on a good day. Some places will jack it up. Some places you might find a deal. for
I
like
can
$8.
get a normal Bagara in 6.5 Creedmoor, not like the bench chassis because I have the B14 bench chassis.
I know what one
But-
you have that the Buckmaster has. You can buy a normal hunting rifle looking one for $6.99 bare bones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the one I have is
You're still gonna have a Bergara
Nine.
platform that's gonna be a nice fucking gun. That being said,
You could
Iowa
eventually
has
swap it.
Iowa has stepped up their game for more entry level. You're looking $500.
see, the thing is, me and Tyler are complete opposite. He'll go drop a shitload of money on a rifle and go kind of cheap on bow. I will go drop a shit ton of money on a bow and go cheap on a rifle. That being said, I kind of came to a conclusion with what caliber to buy. To you, Tyler, what bow you thinking you're looking at now? Since you shot your deer, what you think? What are you leaning? I know you're a Hoyt dude. I told you so many times it doesn't matter what brand. If it feels good to you, it feels good to you.
So
I will agree with that. and I'm a Matthews guy through and through. I have shot Matthews besides 2 years of my life. I shot a bear that was given to me. But I have shot Matthews since I was 3 years old, and I will agree with that statement. Whatever you pick up a bow and you're like, it just feels good to you. You touch it, the grip, everything is just you. Buy that bow. I don't care if it's some Chinese brand.
I'm
What
not
are you
gonna lie.
leaning towards?
Fucking Dragon Blade.
I'm not gonna lie. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. I grab a fucking gifted bow and I get her done.
He's gonna
Well,
go get
that
a new Winchester.
That's
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go get a new Winchester.
No, I was looking him up today when I was talking to John after he got out, and he's actually still shooting a bear. He actually bought
That
it.
makes a good bow.
He bought it, and I have a bear whitetail. I have the same whitetail that Joe has, and John has one of those too. His bear is a 2018 model. He bought it in 19, and it is shooting like 320 FPS. And if you look across the board from Bear to Hoyt to Matthews, they're all on average anywhere from 320 to 340s range.
Yes.
Honestly, that bear was only like 3 pounds. That's kind of impressive. Matthews, I've noticed, makes a little bit heavier bow. I was looking at a Hoyt. Hoyt does sell their new bows in that Kuiu camo that's for me.
Did they?
That
Yeah,
would be pretty bitchin'. That would be a pretty big
That
selling
would be
point for me
cool.
on that one.
It literally, they have it. It's not on every Hoyt option. Like the $700 entry level Hoyt package did not have it, but like the $1,900 Hoyt had it.
So you're gonna drop $1,900
They're
on
not
the
gonna
Hoyt,
drop
huh?
an extra $1,000 because it has the right camo.
That's without sights and arrest and all that. So I mean, by the time he gets done, he's gonna be into the $3,500
That
setup.
one would be a tough decision.
You're
Honestly.
talking about the Carbon RX8, right?
He's got to be. That's the newest bow that they have out.
Yeah, or you could be
And
not the Alpha, not the Alpha. Those are
Honestly, if Hoyt is throwing a Kuiu camo on there, that tells you Kuyu's fucking coming up. They also sell it in First Light, but not Sitka.
I can see that.
basically.
Not so good.
But honestly, as of right now, I'm still a little biased. The only bow that I was gonna buy that got away from me was a Hoyt.
yeah, because you didn't get back to me in time.
What did he say? No, you got a fat Christmas bonus and your price went up. That's when you quit on me. So when he was laboring with me, I told him he was gonna get a fat Christmas bonus, and
This
he
is
did.
what he's looking at.
Let me look at it.
Oh, let me go look.
Where's the Kuiu camo?
It's this one. It just won't let. Oh,
Yeah.
it,
See, that's the bow I thought he was looking at. That's
it won't let me
that's the
show the
new one.
Kuiu. It won't let me show the Kuiu.
It's sick.
Oh wait,
though.
it's right here, right here.
Yeah.
That does look pretty
See,
good.
I think it I mean, it looks good. That does look good.
That's
I like
pretty
that
bitchin'.
bone collector.
That's pretty
Which
bitchin'.
one?
The black and the green string. That one.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
like
Yeah.
that one.
I
That
actually
looks
like
pretty
some
sick.
of the bourbon, Jason.
Which this one?
Bourbon looks pretty good.
That actually does look pretty clean. Looks like something
So-
Hawkeye fucking use.
So
Right.
now I'm gonna ask, you're gonna throw $1,900 at a bow. Are you gonna put custom strings on it?
Off the bat, when there's brand new strings.
Oh,
in it?
no, not right away.
Not right
Oh,
away.
see, granted, I will say Matthews zebra strings are garbage. I ain't gonna lie. But I was agreeing with you guys. Like, I never shot custom strings until my new the new lift, and I did right out of the box. I took it to the bow shop. I had them throw a custom pair of strings on it, and not only did I gain about 50 feet a second at my draw length, which is only 26 inches, but I mean, the bow just shoots better. It shoots more accurate. My strings don't stretch or twist at all.
You got
And they
some
were
short
fairly
ass
cheap.
fucking arms, bro.
See,
Yeah, I do.
Damn,
I'm
that's
not-
short.
I've shot custom
Yeah,
strings on a lot
That
of
is
bows.
short.
I'm not saying it's not beneficial, but
Oh,
right out of the
and,
box.
and that's just if I'm biased. The only way that I buy that $1,900 setup, bare bones, is to be bougie and match the cam. That's the only fucking reason. Realistically, I'll
Bougie.
snag that. Yeah, realistically, I'll snag a $700 bow.
So
Because I
you're
already
kind
got
of like,
I already got a spot hog. I'll put that right over.
yeah.
That you
And-
got
and
for
then-
free, man. So.
How did you get a spot hog
I'll
for
put a
free?
drop. I'll put a drop
give it
away
to
in there, and I'll actually get some Easton arrows.
You want to see which ones I have? I haven't pulled up. I don't have them with me right now because
Are you shooting the maxes or what are you shooting?
These are what I'm shooting. I don't have them with me right now.
Yeah, the Easton Axis long range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, blurry.
Yeah,
They're
they're
4mm.
Yep. So I just switched to the 4mm this year. I used to shoot the 5mm Easton Axis.
4mm so much better in my opinion.
I will agree with you. I really like how the 4mm performed this year versus my 5s.
I feel like they fly so much better than the 5mm.
You I agree. You get less vibration and everything out of them.
We
What it could
ruined
be
your
cool though
Christmas
is if I
trees.
go
How?
with a bear, match Joe, then the two non-archer guys are shooting bears.
Yeah,
She
I
did say
love my bear, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely love mine.
I mean, I've killed a black bear. Actually my very first black bear with a bow was with a 2018 Bear Threat. And I mean,
They're hard.
don't get
How
me wrong,
cold is your fridge?
it was a great bow. I've shot Matthews my entire life, so it's the only thing comfortable to me is a Matthews.
You put them in the fridge, not the
You also
freezer,
got a
right?
bias
What?
going too.
Yeah,
Now you've developed a bias, I should say.
Yeah, and I'll agree with you.
Yes, sir.
I am.
Shit, I've been out for a while now. We've been going out just
But
about every weekend.
comfortability also builds
The other
bias.
day? Hell yeah. Oh, out there.
These are my
and
target
Pumpkins
arrows.
Farm?
They're 8mm.
Oh shit!
I don't see.
Light
Are
as
they
hell.
frozen? How cold
You got that
are,
fat arrow for breaking
how
them
cold
lines.
is your
Oh,
fucking
yeah. This
fridge?
is
Jesus.
one of the
Take
one of
them
my
out, they'll be
other.
fire, but
These are Walmart arrows, but they shoot just fine.
I was wondering how cold you got your fridge.
And I think this is the one Tyler shoots.
Vendetta.
Oh.
Hey, I saved my arrow with the broken fucking broadhead, but I could literally unscrew the tip and reuse that son of a bitch next year.
Sweet.
I know it's like a sin to you archery boys,
With
but
bow and arrow? Yeah, bow's completely
Go ahead,
different.
use it if you want to use it.
no, I'll
No,
keep
frozen,
that. That's more
it's
my
frozen.
trophy.
I don't know. Like I said, they shouldn't be hard.
The hunt in that is more of my trophy than the
They should
trophy
literally
itself.
just be a
I
little
already
cold.
got the meat away. I know even Jason gave me shit. How come you didn't get a field pick? Well, I'm not taking anything away from like the animal. He wasn't a trophy animal. He was my first. But at the same time, like I got it done and it turned into time to get to business. I gotta gut this thing, the rain's coming in, I gotta get the skin off, I gotta get him butchered. Like it literally just starts with the shot. And it was dark as shit.
So this is a good question then, I think. Do you guys believe in bleeding your meat or letting your meat hang?
Well,
I
what-
prefer to let it hang for a little bit, but
No, never shot one.
Wait, what do you mean the difference between bleeding it and let it hang? Because whenever I gut it, I'll bleed it out and then let it hang for like a day, 2 days if I can. Shit, I've let one hang up to 2 weeks before. If it's,
I've done that too.
Yeah, if it's
cold,
if it's
it's
gonna be
cold,
below 30 the whole
cold.
time, yeah, I'll wrap it in burlap and literally hang it for 2 weeks and let that outer skin age. Oh, you talk about fucking tender. That is like the best way to
Yeah.
do it.
That's what I did with my doe last year.
Yep.
But like this buck, I did. It went from
Yeah.
30 the other day to 50 today. I didn't have time.
No, there's no way.
No.
No way I could even do it. It's 70 right now and raining. Like that would spoil
Yeah.
it.
Even us, and I think our hottest day right now is in the 40s, and I wouldn't let it hang more than 3 days. But there's a thing out there that I've noticed, and like I guess I picked this up elk hunting up in the backcountry, is you bring a cooler in with a bunch of ice, and you chill that. You put like 10 bags of ice in the cooler, and you get that cooler to cool down just like a freezer. And then when you kill an animal, you put that animal in the cooler and then all that ice on top of it, and you let it sit for 5 to 7 days, and every 24 hours you just let the water run out of it, and what that ice does with it melting is it pulls all the blood out of the meat.
Okay.
And it supposedly tenderizes it and everything.
Okay, see, that's what my grandpa does.
I've
And
never
I've
done that.
Yeah, my grandpa does. That's what my grandpa does. I don't. But
I've never-
I've had it both ways, and one thing it does do, it takes the iron taste out of it.
Yeah.
I
So
like
I've
that.
started doing that.
Essentially, you're just filtering the blood out with water. Is all it's doing.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I like my deer meat red. That also whitens the meat up. A little bit,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, it turns it like a gray color.
Yeah,
On
I've
the
got-
outside.
I found a bow for you, Tyler. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
I would never spend this much on a bow.
Good
I just pulled it up
God!
for the shits of it.
$5,000.
4,000.
Bow
Fuck
tech.
that.
For a bow tech, grow up, Peter Pan.
Wait, you found a $4,000 bow tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowtech Honor. Hunters love this bow.
What
I've
the
never heard of that
fuck?
bow. Starting at $4,000.
It's got to
That's
be
bare
100% carbon fiber.
You can get cheaper 100% carbon fibers.
This is a fucking spendy bow. I don't know.
This
who
is, it's
the-
got to be the one that Hawkeye used in the Avengers.
I don't know
Autograph?
who would shoot
Yeah,
this
is it
if
fucking
not
autographed?
sponsored by Bowtech.
By the dude that broke his legs?
Like has folds of honor or something. I don't know.
Does it go to veterans?
But
Fully
what?
customizable grip lock provides ability to fine-tune grip angle Allen wrench. Hey, I'm
I don't
reading
understand what
the
makes
details, Jason.
Sorry.
Time it is you're truly in control.
It doesn't have anything special that a Matthews or the new Matthews or the new Hoyt
You don't
has.
need a bow press to adjust it, the cams at all.
Kind of cool.
This bow is fucking insane. It's so much money. Like I don't see what's special about it.
Wait, okay, introducing the revolutionary Aeromag magnesium riser, weighing lighter than aluminum,
Oh.
yet boasting unparalleled strength and stiffness.
So that's where they're getting their prices.
And a
they've made the
donated
limbs out of
proceed of the
magnesium.
portions to Folds of Honor. I'm assuming it's veterans.
Yep.
Now they're
So they
selling
typed it up.
It has a built-in vertical stand. Huh, that's pretty cool. Comes with a case.
That's a lot of money.
I mean,
So if I
So
bought that bow,
coded.
do you guys shut up?
What?
If I buy that bow, do you guys shut the fuck up?
Jesus.
You're not
you
giving
buy
me-
that bow, I'm gonna call you an idiot.
I
Chat,
would-
would y'all buy that
I
bow?
would call
What?
you an
No,
idiot as well.
No,
You
no,
gotta shoot that arrow
no.
up
Like
over
I
the
said,
moon.
that thing has got to be Hawkeye's bow, and he's got to be like
I would be
signing that
too-
shit, and it's not gonna miss a target with
I'd
my
never
eyes.
I would be
looked
too
for
scared
like
to shoot
24
it.
hours.
I'm gonna be able to do some no lookers. You know.
$4,000, I'd be terrified to shoot it.
yeah. Like, I mean, but
$4,000 on a rifle doesn't sound that bad.
well,
Y-
I was
okay,
gonna,
yeah,
I,
I
was
could
gonna
I could blow
say,
$4,000 on a rifle, and that thing would be.
A good rifle, I could see that, but I'm an archery guy through and through, but I would never spend that
I
much.
couldn't
on a bow.
afford a $5 bow right now, bro. Shit happens, man. I feel that, but shit happens.
I mean, but
I
At
I
the same
couldn't fucking-
time-
no.
like, I don't know what bow you're shooting. I know you're shooting a Matthews.
Matthews Phase
But,
4.
Okay,
Phase
so when you think
4.
of our phases, when we bought those bows brand new, they were $1,300-$1,400 bows. Well,
yeah, but they
I
weren't
mean,
$4,000.
no, but by the time you set our full setup, and that's a complete setup with arrows, broadheads, like everything, including
Well,
targets.
yeah, mine's
I
22.
mean, I'm probably at 35 with my lift. But I went with all the new Matthews thing, with the integrated slide lock, sight and the integrated lock rest and everything like that. So I spent on all the stuff that you buy the bow for. I bought all the stuff that you're supposed to buy the bow for.
But then that bow looked like it pretty much didn't come with any sights or anything. So you buy that bow, then you're gonna have to turn around and buy all the fancy doodads and whatchamajangers for it.
Yeah.
And then that $4,000 turns around to like 12 grand real motherfucking quick.
You just said you basically put 1,200 more into the bow. These guys would be putting that on top of the $4,000 bow. That's a $5,200 bow. That's insane.
Especially for hunting.
Let's be real. You guys have been around me long enough. You know exactly what I'm going to go with first. Because
You're going boy. You're going boy.
He's going bear.
Yeah, but
I'm considering
he's going to get a bear.
I'm considering a bear, but I'm more than likely going to grab a Hoyt.
It's whichever one's going to be the lightest, I have a feeling, because I think their prices are pretty damn similar. So I think it's going to be whichever one has the best pattern and is the lightest that you like, if you go field one.
I'm also biased on that too, because I feel like if you grab something and you have like the instincts, I firmly believe that like if you either got it or you don't with most things.
What about PSE? Does anybody shoot PSEs?
My brother.
I will not touch one.
My brother-in-law's bought them, and they're, in my opinion, they seem like overpriced junk.
I don't want my limbs to snap into my arms when I shoot them.
Yeah,
I've never shot them.
PSE has a huge problem. Yeah. PSE has a huge problem with their limbs.
Yeah, all I've ever used
They've
is
had a really bad rep in the last 5 to 6 years
Spider
with their bows. Literally, actually, I just watched a Facebook thing on somebody pulling a PSE bow back with an arrow.
I don't blame you.
And
I love my bear.
Their whole bow like stayed in the pulled back position, and their strings just fell apart.
I watched
I love my bear.
Dude's wearing shorts and had boots on.
I spent like $800.
And that's a PSE bow.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
Garbage.
He like sets it down like it's about to go off.
That's sight.
Yeah.
And it would have.
Bro, your strings ain't even attached. You good? Set it down.
Well, if his limb snapped back.
Oh yeah.
No, because
it fell apart. They straight up like
crazy.
It straight up all the fucking strings just went nothing limp.
Yeah, those bows are dangerous.
PSEs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I won't.
Oh God.
I won't ever shoot one. If you ever gave me one, I would literally throw it in the trash. Not to be mean to the person. I mean, I truly believe that they are dangerous bows that would hurt and kill people.
Oh, for sure.
That's my biggest fear of the bow is like having something slap back, like
break off. Oh my God, yeah.
So under this tattoo, right here, there would have been a chunk of skin missing when I snapped my bow onto my arm. It hurt so bad. It hurt really fucking
The string
bad.
hitting you?
Yes.
Oh.
It hurt so bad. I was fatigued in an archery tournament. Well, I cried for like a day.
Oh, that's it?
Oh yeah. Well, these new bows, I mean, I've known people in archery tournaments
Bring back longbows.
They got fatigued like that in like a national
the bear bow I shot was a whitetail recurve.
500-600 rounds in one day, and then have 2 more days of the same amount of arrows. And I literally know a guy that had to go get surgery on his arm after the second day because he slapped his arm like 4 times with a bow.
It's a real thing. It hurts so bad.
Hey, I was doing pretty good in 5-spot against Jason with the Winchester.
Well, I can pull the bow out that I was shooting. It's not that good.
One thing I can say is if your draw length isn't right, would help you regardless of whatever you get. That's going to make it so much more comfortable.
For sure.
I couldn't believe when you told me you didn't even change the draw length. The fact that you killed a deer with a bow that's not even set to your draw length and all of that you just picked up is actually even more of an incredible feat. Because there's no way you are knocking in the same exact spot every time. I don't
Yes,
care what you are doing.
Yes, I've seen it. I've
Right
seen
here.
it. I've
Just have
we
it.
spent-
Have
we
it.
spent 2 hours getting
It's
it.
right here. I had to
It's like-
fucking train myself to learn a special anchor point every time.
2 hours of me telling him to draw the boats and then go back, draw the boat, go because you wouldn't anchor right.
Yeah.
We got it. We got it after 2 hours, and it was consistent ever since then.
And
And
then I
see,
started
that's
a 5 spot against him.
Game of how close.
And
not
that's
how far
incredible
away.
that you
That
could
is true.
find that.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you
But
got it.
could you
or don't.
imagine a
I'm not
longbow
tooting a
though?
horn.
Them motherfuckers
I'm
are
just
like
saying,
70, 80 pounds.
you really wanna fucking
Sometimes
do
more than that,
something,
but
you really wanna do something,
fucking
you
big
figure it
ass
out.
fucking longbow.
No, 100%. But I'm just
Drill
saying.
something.
I'm telling you, I'm stubborn. Like
If
I
you,
said I'll buy a bow, but I don't know if I'm really going to be into bow hunting, right? So I was like, I'll kill a deer with this, and if I do, then I'll go buy a bow. So I do like it. I do enjoy it.
What did you get last night, Quentin? I went out last night and this morning.
And last year I passed
I had deer, but nothing just
over
came
a dozen
within the range.
opportunities
Like there were, but
of
nothing came
animals
close.
being 5-7 yards from me, and I passed on bigger deer than the one that I shot. It just happened to be the situation. I literally, when me and Joe started the live yesterday, I literally told him whatever comes by is going down. Like I'm
Yeah,
shooting it.
he did. We both said
Made up.
that. I just didn't have anything come as close as him.
Yeah, mine made up before I even got in. Whatever comes into shooting range is going down. So it wasn't like I didn't have time. I thought he was a doe when I seen it coming in at. I seen him literally at like 200-300 yards coming in through the corn, and I was like, "Oh, here comes a deer," and like
I did hear you say that in the video.
yeah, right off the rip.
Yep.
I was like, anything that comes in, it's down. Brown, it's down.
Well,
And I
and then
thought-
when you
And then even in the live, you hear me say, "Oh, it's a buck," and then I said, "I'm gonna kill it," and Joe said,
I got one kind of like that.
so, and the rest was, I mean, yeah, the first, and what was even crazier, so I put that scent wick out there and I dumped a little on the ground by it too. And it literally came up, and Jason knows my one quirk is deep, and it kicks it to the right. That's my quirk. I'm still working on it. I grab the bow because I think it's going to fall. So it'll kick it a few inches to the side. And that's what it did. That's why I hit him in that back bone.
This is also a guy that has a bow, wrist sling on his bow, and he thinks it's gonna fall.
you have a wrist sling on it as well, and you still do that initial jerk because I'm assuming you let your hand go loose and all of that.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all like in his head.
shooting targets when I'm doing it with Jason. I will like train myself to go like this, like lightly, so it doesn't affect it. But heat of the
Okay.
moment with the adrenaline, it's a grab. So I knew what
See-
I did. Like when he got hit and ran back, I knew that I kicked the arrow back further, and I knew like I thought I heard the hit, but I knew what I did, and that's why when he came into 12, that's how I knew I was going to hit him. So I knew what I did, and I fixed it. Thank God I got a second chance. It didn't
Right.
have
Yeah,
to-
that was
it didn't-
perfect too. That he came back right where he did.
And he stopped right. He stopped at that opening on his own. I was gonna let him get to that next opening, which he would have been licking the wick at that point, to be honest. But he stopped right there instead of me having to stop him again. I was like, "Oh, that's where it is," and I heard that clock. I literally watched the fucking hole hit him, and I was like, "Yep, he's done now."
On that slow mo, you could see it. You seen it hit him on the slow mo.
Right. yeah.
The angle was pretty good, but like you said, you're just a little far back on him.
Yeah, and that, I mean, honestly, it could have been because some of his front quarter was slightly covered by that tree, so I might have just came back a little bit.
That's what
But-
it looked like you did to me from the
Yeah.
video. Is it looked like the chest and all that, the shoulders were covered by that tree, so you naturally aimed a little farther back.
Bro,
That's
mine
what it
aren't
seemed
doing
like to me.
shit with
It was a
grunts right
little
now. They're
less
just
dramatic than
running
what like the
goes.
camera angle had.
I'll
But
get
he
them to
was
stop,
like
but they
his,
won't
his
come.
head and neck were on that side of the tree, which so it pushed me over a little bit, but
Yeah, in fear
Still,
of hitting that tree.
yeah. But I still thread the needle, but those trees are only fucking that far apart, so I still threaded the trees, which
It
either
was a
way it
good
got
shot.
done.
That
Yeah,
second shot
got
was a
done.
good shot, man.
And I was freaking out because literally Jordan, if you were watching, he was like, "Oh, there's a buck behind me," and then I looked over and I was like, "Oh shit, I got one. I got a deer coming in." Same time, so I had
Yeah,
like
we
Joe
both
with
had fucking deer. Mine
I
was
had
just
Joe.
about 80 yards out, walking in through the field, and his was rocking right towards him. So I was like, fucking full screen on him. Mine's not coming.
Yeah, it sprinted in, and then I was like, I thought it was still a doe, and the whole day I was playing the "I'm a doe, come see me" card with the little hot piss out there. So I actually hit a fawn bleat, and that's what brought it into the trees. But either way, it shook out Bradley. Bradley,
Hi.
Oh, okay.
you need a haircut.
Yeah, he does. He's starting to get a dent.
You got crazy hair.
Got,
So what do you
got
guys
the dent.
what do you guys feel for like deer and all of that? Now that I mean, you've shot a couple years, Joe's shot a couple years. Like, what do you feel a comfortable, safe distance? Like even if you shot more than you did now, you wouldn't shoot a deer past this certain yard.
Probably
What do you
40.
think that yardage is?
I'm biased on that as well. That's also why I'm going to buy a name brand bow, because there's been deer that I've had at 53 yards that if I had a different bow, I would send it. But I know that Winchester wasn't going to send it at 50. You know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, it depends on the bow. For me, I'm not scared to send that, but I just know certain bow limitations. Not like to me, what I'm comfortable doing, I knew the bow wouldn't. So that limited me this year to 30 and less, which realistically that shaved down to 20 or less before the end of the season.
Well, hey, got it done. Mine would
Yeah.
honestly probably have to be 45 to 50.
That's what I would comfortably shoot
Yeah.
probably next with a new bow. Is
Well,
because-
Even probably with my bow now, honestly.
Once
Oh,
I get my new
okay.
sight, it'll be up there.
I watched videos of Joe Rogan shooting targets at 100 yards. That's pretty sick. That's where I want
So
to get to.
That's why I asked. So with my new
6
my
yards, I
lift
can see that
and everything,
with the Hoyt.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm sighted into 110 yards. Like I hit consistently a pipe within like a 6-inch pipe plate at 100 yards. Now I will say, unless it's like a world record, like you have to shoot just because sometimes something that big you got to go for it. I would say elk is 80 for me, but I would comfortably shoot deer and antelope and all that out to 70 yards, and not think twice about pulling back and flinging an arrow at 70 yards. But again, I've shot archery since I was 3 years old, so I'm very 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 comfortable with those yardages and with a bow.
I sent the Winchester last year at 80 yards at a doe. I only got a 60
There you
yard.
go.
I got a 60-yard pin. I was going to say, my farthest pin is a 40-yard pin.
You don't
So
have a 60-yard
after
pin.
that, I would have to be
Yeah,
fucking, like, winging
40,
that
40.
shit.
40.
After 40, I'm pretty much just kind of winging it high.
I was gonna say that proves right there I ain't scared of doing it. I just didn't have the bow to do it.
No.
I have a
No, realistically, I don't think I'd ever send a bow at 100 yards at an animal.
No.
Honestly, like, and honest to God, like what my gut's telling me right now, max probably like 60.
I have
With the brand new Hoyt, Matthews, whatever, it'd be 60.
To me, there's just a lot of variables with archery. The animal can move, the wind, and I know wind doesn't affect it that much, but a lot of it is just the animal
Not
moving.
even more.
And I know the newer bows shoot that much quicker, and that's why you use a newer bow with a lighter arrow and everything. Pick up that feet per second, but still, fucking deer's gonna drop pretty damn quick.
Well, and that brings another question. Some guys will shoot heavy and slower. I'm a firm believer that speed kills.
It
Yeah.
depends on what you're shooting at. I will say, like, For
Okay,
example,
like with an elk, that'd be a different story, maybe. But
Or
over
bear.
here, I got
Black bear, I'd
really-
use something bigger. I'd use a pretty good one.
I
Pretty
won't
good
I
size
won't
arrow on a black bear.
use I don't use under a 400 spine on bear and elk. Now because I have like 250
Got a
spine
good deal on my
for
carbon
deer.
spider.
Set up with the
though,
same bow. I
otherwise
have
would
two
still
different
be
spine
shooting
arrows
Like
that
I said,
shoot
I
the
love my bear, man.
exact
Like I
same.
said,
I just
here at the
all I
house,
have to do
I
is
shoot
use a different
comfortably at
yardage chart
35. So
on my bow. And
yeah, I would
for
very
deer,
easily
antelope,
take
all
a
that, I
shot
shoot a
at
smaller
40 if
arrow. But
needed,
for elk and all of that,
so
I
I don't
want
really
that
need
heavier
to. They
arrow
come close
for
enough
that
to
harder
me, I
impact
just-
on them.
have been really fucking picky since I got all the way to fucking February.
I suppose that initial impact probably does play a difference. But I honestly think a good shot placement, getting there fast enough, entering there fast enough, you're still going to get that velocity out of it that I think is crucial.
I
Yeah.
think a good broadhead's just as fucking important as anything, honestly.
Right. And that's just like saying, like, that goes back to the gun thing about the 223, like being too small for some, or 6.5, whatever. I think that also goes to shot placements too. And that's the same thing when you go to like a heavy arrow versus a fast arrow. And that's just me. What do
Yeah.
I know? I only killed one deer in 2 years.
I mean, I don't think you're too far off.
Right. I mean, I honestly, and a lot of times it just depends on the person. So a lot of shit that people get into is personal preference.
Yeah,
Whatever works for you.
yeah. What you're
And
comfortable with.
Yeah. If it works for you, don't change it.
Yeah. I mean,
100%
you're
on
you're
that
not wrong.
Don't change
100%.
working.
That's true. I do want it myself. I want to get a little bit arrow and broadhead set up for next year, or the end of it, or my next.
Have you guys seen like the new OG looking, like they're like 2-blade, but they look like a damn arrowhead?
I won't shoot a 2-blade arrow or a broadhead.
They look sick.
So I
Speaking
got-
of arrows, have you guys seen the new UV1Ks that are really nice?
I want
No.
to shoot them.
No, can't say
I
I
wanna-
have.
I've-
No.
I've seen them and I really want to shoot them.
You tell me
Just
until I
want-
fucking have it.
I want to shoot them so bad.
You know
They're
damn well I
expensive, though.
want it.
Tyler,
Have
you
you seen them?
What
Have you
makes
seen
them
them?
okay? Tell me this. What makes them so nice? Because they're lighter.
they're 4.5.
Are they a smoother shaft for you, Jason?
Yeah, they're easier going up the ass. But they're 4.5 millimeter in diameter, and they're the only arrow out there on the market that's like that. So I just want to see how they shoot.
What about Easton Full Metal Jacket arrows?
Absolutely not.
I don't shoot them.
Have you ever shot them?
Oh, now it's
I've
split.
never used them. I'm using
I've-
Easton
I
Black
know
Maxes or
people.
something like that.
I know people who shoot them, and they just say they're just fine.
Or are they just full metal instead of carbon or something? What the fuck's
Not
the difference? Are they
Really sure. I haven't really looked too much
Are
into
they
them.
not hollow?
I
No,
haven't
they're-
looked too much.
Schwacker
into 'em.
never lets me down. So
They're
I'm shooting
hollow.
Easton.
They're steel integrated, so they have, instead of being carbon infused, they're steel infused. So they're steel arrow with a carbon wrap on the outside of them. So you have a chance of, like with carbon, you have the flexibility of when you're shooting it and all of that. But with those arrows, you have a chance of actually bending the arrow and not realizing it. So then it doesn't shoot as normal.
Like with this arrow. Hold on. Let me turn off my blur.
Carbon with aluminum cover?
You see how much this arrow bends? This is my target arrow, but with the full metal jacket, they really wouldn't be able to do this.
No,
Okay, so it's just
They're-
a lot stronger, stiffer arrow.
it's a more solid arrow for less flexibility in it and all of that. It's designed. They built it and tried to design it around trying to take all the flex. Because if you've actually ever watched a slow-mo of an arrow, the
It
whole
goes-
arrow, yeah, it bends up and down like he's doing right now, all the way down to the deer, while it's spinning in the air. So it's spinning, as well as flexing like that through the air.
So Full Metal Jacket doesn't sound too bad then.
They're
Yeah,
made.
That's
The
what
full
I'm
metal
saying.
jackets are made to not miss. If you miss, you're fucked. If you don't, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fucked.
Because if you hit a tree with a full metal jacket, your arrows were going to be bent like this forever.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're made to hit, not
They're not forgiving.
Yeah, they're not forgiving at all.
Okay. So use them for strictly shooting, not targeting.
No.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, if you're confident you can consistently hit the target and not miss.
Oh.
Overall,
You know, sometimes there's something that distracts you, and you get that one that just fucking sends
The one
away.
that goes away. In the price of the full metal jackets, I mean,
Are
if
they
you have
more
the money,
expensive?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I think it's over $100 for 6 arrows. I think they're $20-$25 an arrow.
They're a good chunk.
Shoot.
What were you saying, Tyler?
I'd break the bank on a Hoyt and then buy Walmart arrows again. To be honest.
That'd be funny. Go buy
I
that
gotta-
$4,000 Bowtech.
I gotta keep pissing the archery boys off somehow.
You're not
Yeah.
pissing me off with it. Why do you keep saying it?
I will say at some point you make it dangerous to buy that level of bow and shoot a Walmart arrow in it.
Depending on the
Because
spine. Make sure the spine's right, and then you'll be all
Oh,
fine.
I'm shooting a 350 or 350 spine.
Like, you would never be able to send this out of send this arrow out of a phase 4. It's a 500. It's not gonna. It'll
Oh,
snap.
no. It'll blow up in the
Yeah.
bow.
It'll snap. This is a strictly target arrow. So if you have a good spine, you're fine.
But I'm just gonna keep using the same fucking arrows I'm fucking using too.
As long as on the spine chart, it's rated for your
I think
poundage,
mine's
you should be fine.
352. I don't need Walmart, man. Walmart, gotta love it. Closest thing I got here. Guess I can ship them.
Yeah.
Side fun note: favorite deer stand snacks and go Joe. One,
Cheeto Puffs.
one eat.
One.
Your top go to, no matter what. If you only pick one.
I have one.
Ooh.
Ooh, I already have an answer.
Bro, I've almost got to go with Cheeto Puffs.
He picks the most sketchy one.
Cheeto Puffs if I only got one, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going with. You know, survival food. I could start a fire or eat them. Either way, we're good.
Joseph, and go.
Skittles. The wild berry flavored Skittles. It's a tradition. I've done it for the last 10 years. I always bring a bag of Skittles with me to the stand.
Well, damn, that felt like it was way off in left field.
I
That's two different answers. Jason?
Spearmint Zen 6s.
What?
He brings the nicotine to the stand.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, no. Okay. Brandon said Little Deborah's in chat, but what Little Deborah's are you? What Little Deborah's?
If it's not Zens, you're doing it wrong. You gotta have the nicotine.
That's not a snack, though.
It could be. You could swallow the pouch.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That would probably make you fucking puke.
That would. It does. I know firsthand.
Well, you wouldn't have any worms in your system after that. You'd be dewormed.
Copenhagen. Yeah, gotta have Copenhagen.
No, but
I'll be right
actual.
back.
I got my black
Actually,
files. Christmas
one of
tree
my-
cakes, bro. Yeah.
My partner, he's a smoker, and he even brings Copenhagen to the stand. That's like his deer stand tradition. That's not his snack. That's his tradition, though.
They're
Yeah.
probably actual
He
snack. I
likes
would have to
sitting
say
in the
snack.
My tradition's a fatty. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. He likes
That's
sitting
my
in the tree
tradition.
stand getting in there. His good luck juju is a fucking big old digger in his lip.
Fuck yeah.
I'll say for actual food, it'll be Scotcheroos.
That
from the gas
subsides
station.
hunger. It does. It does. That it does.
Honestly, growing up, we always had just like a cold lunch meat sandwich.
Or apples.
It's
We had-
like the
we
most.
had- yeah. Chopped
over my
ham
whole-
and American cheese slices and a slice of tomato.
That was
Not take
that,
anything from Little Deborah's. Don't get me wrong. Modern day, I'll take a Christmas tree all day.
that's
If
my
they, ain't available, if they ain't available, I'll take a fucking zebra cake. But for my whole life consistency, it's been just a cold sandwich.
Yeah.
cold sandwich was my what my
With chip
grandpa would
on it.
always always pack for on the boat.
Mhm.
Bologna sandwich with mustard.
Yep, I was gonna say a
That's what
bologna
fucking
sandwich
Joe's
with mayonnaise.
Bologna. Bologna.
Bologna, hell yeah.
Or wait, Tyler,
Hell
do you want
yeah,
some Mountain
Quentin.
Dew?
Buddy, I feel that
Uh-oh.
shit. I'm glad fucking hunting season is here and summer is over.
Wait, what's wrong with Mountain Dew?
Inside joke.
I
Oh,
love
okay.
Mountain Dew.
I was gonna say I love me some Mountain Dew.
I was in some wicked speech therapy as a kid, so I overpronunciate the T's, and Tyler hates it.
Oh,
Oh, kind of like Will Wheaton,
Yep.
but except it's with the T.
I overpronunciate the T's.
In Mountain Dew.
Yep. In everything. If there's a T in the middle of it, I over.
What about in the middle of? What about the beginning? What about tire? Yeah, what about tire?
My last thing I have is rifle opener for Joe.
Bro, we are. What is today?
What is expectations for South Dakota during rifle season?
I'm excited. I've been actually wanting to come up there for how long now, and I told you for years that as soon as you get a rifle buck tag, my ass will be up there because I want to fucking be part of it. I'm excited. I am. I'm extremely excited.
I'm nervous that Joe's going to bitch at me.
About what?
The chocolate rack coming up and passing on him.
Oh. And then, hey, no, like I said, it is literally, it's your hunt. I'm there to just film it. I am there to film it. That is it, brother. I am there to film it. Except for when we go shoot roosters in the afternoon. Then it's game on, motherfucker.
So Tyler is
that made me double tap some shit again.
If you down that chocolate rack, is that big buck off limit? Is that mine then?
Big buck lives till next year.
Oh.
I'm not shooting that chocolate unless it's like last day.
Oh, okay.
Or like Joe is in my ear. Too much.
I got him on camera. I got him on stream. He's on camera. He's on 4K. He's looking beautiful broadside.
It would have to be the
I can send it.
scenario.
So
Well,
what days are you up here, Joe?
Coming up 22nd, and I'm leaving. I told Charlie I will more than likely be home for Thanksgiving.
What day is that?
The 28th. And that is exactly how I worded that shit. I said I will more than likely be home on Thanksgiving.
So I at least have the 24th and 25th to pheasant hunt with you guys.
Yeah, I'm doing 10 days again, but I'm doing 5 days this go round, and then 5 days at the end of the season in January when we come back up again.
Those days I already have permission to get off for when you come up.
In January?
what days in January is that?
We'll know when he gets his license because that's when he's gonna have to pick them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Because, well, it's 5 days, right? It's 5 and 5.
5 and 5 or 10 straight.
I was honestly thinking the second week in January. When does the season end?
31st.
Yeah.
That way, you would be looking.
Well, that way everybody's over with the holidays and everything.
You'd be looking from the 5th would be the Sunday of the second week to the 11th. That would be the Saturday.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah, but I for sure.
Or even like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday type deal. You know.
Yeah.
Do like the 7th through the whatever, the 11th.
Yeah, I told my work that I need 5 days off in January, so.
So when you buy that tag, it has to be a 10-day tag.
Yeah, no matter what, it's 10 days, whether you use it all or not.
Okay. See, that's weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either 10 days straight or 2 5 days. And I don't think that, don't quote me on it, I don't think the 5 days floats into the next season. I think
They
that's
didn't
just
say
fair.
anything about that last year.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I read the back of it. It didn't, or I read the whole thing. It didn't say anything about it at all.
Whenever my older brother comes for pheasant, he gets the 10 days and he usually loses 3 of the 10.
Well, I was up for, what, 8 last time?
A long time.
Yeah, it was like
You were
8
here
days,
for a
and
while.
then we left. Yeah, Charlie was
You
over it.
you came up the week after my son was born.
Yeah, they didn't even overstay their welcome. They just needed to go see their baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was it.
I mean, we literally like I was all about it. Like I was having the time of my motherfucking life, but we missed the kiddo.
Joe was like the easiest person to host. You give him little Debbie's, give him some food,
I
put on
bet
some
you
Jersey
did,
Shore.
Give him
This
a
time, bro,
garage.
you don't even have to kick Aaron out of his bed, bro. I'll sleep on the couch. I ain't making little Ahsoka's in Aaron's bed this time.
Give that poor kid some cards. Tell him when you come up, be like, hey, just so you know, we made babies in that bed.
The whole time I was there last time, I was giving. The whole time I was there last time, I was giving him shit about it.
Say that. She must be watching the stream.
What?
She heard something. Listen to this.
I'm not watching the stream. I can hear you all through fucking wall.
Come here and say that. You don't need to put people on blast, but what have you heard that some of them out-of-staters do?
They'll change the dates on their license to get more days. So, like, if they don't get stopped by GFP and they don't show their license to anybody, they'll just change their days.
That's some sketchy shit right there.
This is
Yeah.
I'd run. I'd get
That's
caught.
fucked
I'd
up.
get caught quick as fuck doing that.
That
Yeah.
would be a
I've
good way
always
to
been
lose your-
legal and I've been pulled
Nah,
up
I'd
by the
get caught
same
quick as
game
fuck
where
doing that
they-
shit.
That'd be a good way to lose your permission to ever hunt here.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Nah.
along with
Yeah.
all your hunting equipment, I mean, because like Montana, if they catch you with an infraction like that, like you print, because we get tags, they're literally paper tags on printer paper, so you could literally take your tags home and make 5 deer tags if you wanted to. And like, if you're caught with anything like that, whether you've killed something or not, you can lose every piece of hunting gear and your vehicle and everything.
That makes
And they'll
sense.
take
They
it in
fucking
Montana.
should.
And, I mean, that's some fucking.
Honestly,
that ruins it for everybody. Fuck.
yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Nope.
That's some sketchy ass shit.
Yeah. No,
that's
they
great.
should do. They should do
But
lose
she,
all their
she,
shit.
she texted me when she heard that conversation. She said that her family knows people who've come in from out of state and fucking done that.
That
Yeah,
yeah.
don't put
nah, fuck
don't
that.
put them on blast, but that's fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's why I said don't say names. But what did you just say?
That's
Like,
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
fucked. But I can
Yeah.
see people
ruins
doing
it
that.
for everybody.
No, like I was saying, I'm thinking second weekend or something like that. Third weekend, how we want to do. If we want to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come down on Thursday, stay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, however works best for you guys on that one.
Do you want me to fill limits this time, or you want me to keep waiting?
Just
Wait for me. You can fill Joe's.
shut the fuck up. This time, this time gonna be different, okay?
See, I suck at shooting shotguns.
I
love
didn't
doing
do
it.
too bad whenever they were close. My fucking
point, I
shotgun
started-
wasn't.
At some
had
point,
the
I
wrong
started
choke
playing the
in.
guide game where it's like, "Good job, you got it."
I'm gonna have Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler.
On some of them, a couple of them, though, I just straight up
That
got it.
one that went sky high was fucking crazy. I thought Joe was about to throw the fuck Benelli at him. Like, I literally watched him try to get him
I
and
love
try to
that
get him,
story.
and he was like 100 fucking feet up in the air, and I was like, "Fuck this!" Like, I don't know what the hell happened. Joe, like, he should have been dead first shot. I don't know what the hell is that fucking full choke, whatever the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
It was sending
that's
a
what I was
pattern
just-
to the right.
I was
And
missing
it was like,
everything.
it must have barely been missing him. And fuck, that bird, that thud when he hit the fucking ground, he was so high up in the air.
And I think when you hit him, you blasted him up a little bit higher, too.
I'm gonna have
What do
Tyler
you
take me
shoot?
out. I'm gonna have Tyler take me out and skeet shoot like 2 weeks before you come up, Joe, so I'm fresh and have good aim.
See, I haven't shot the Benelli since dove season.
Don't believe him, Joe.
And I tagged out on dove season, so I'm feeling pretty good,
Yep.
you know.
Yes,
And
no,
it
I
didn't
don't
take me all day. I was done
I
by
don't shoot
noon.
big real shit to go shoot. It's
it's
pheasant
been a
season right
long. It's
I
been a
suck
long
at
time
aiming.
since I've done
But
any
pheasants
bird
completely
hunting.
different. Pheasants, they fly straight. Doves come at you all sorts of fucking crooked and shit.
now. Doves are assholes.
That's why you need all that spread. So I need something a little bit tighter. Is actually what I think I need. I need a modified.
You need your modified choke in.
Yeah, I need a modified.
Yeah.
Modified.
I just need to hit shit. I've only had one.
You need to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You haven't even fed
dude.
them yet.
You can't get nothing sleeping in.
Work, dude.
Work,
That's-
work to be doing that. Work to be doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Gets in the way. Gets in
What,
the way.
Tyler?
You don't work tomorrow. You don't work Tuesday. You don't work Wednesday.
Oh, you gonna be out tomorrow?
I have deer to shoot
Yeah, you should be out tomorrow. You gonna be out tomorrow?
in the evening for sure. Maybe morning if I get my ass out of bed.
I will say
morning's gonna be a good time to do it. What's the temperature?
I've
gonna
had
be
a
tomorrow,
hard
30?
time.
It's 48 right now. It's already dropping.
In the
It's
morning.
motherfucking 61 right now.
Jesus,
Yeah.
it's got to
The low
be
is 42.
low 30s right now.
No, we still warm here.
And honestly, it's still raining again. There's going to be a break. It's going to rain from 12 to 1. Honestly, they're going to be moving in the morning. They're going to get out of it. They're probably dug into the cedars right now, if I'm being honest about it, and they're going to get out and move.
I'll crawl my ass out of bed and fucking go in the morning.
I guarantee they're moving in the morning.
See, we're supposed to
if
get.
I was
We're
there, I'd
supposed to
come
get.
get you, but I'm not there, Jason. So you know.
Yeah, I'll give
I
you my
can-
number. Just blow my phone up.
I can go get him
Oh.
up. I pretty much babysit him this whole
Yeah,
time right now.
Yeah, just get like
I'm
I
pretty
don't know.
I'm pretty much his
pull him out of
big
bed.
game keeper at the moment. I'm
So
trying to
Tyler,
I'm trying to make him successful. He's like my little prodigy.
are you gonna? Hey, I will give Tyler credit. He has been a good coach in the hunting since I really didn't do it growing up.
Got a stud 8 at 9. Fuck yeah. This morning was fucking pretty shitty, but I went out. You know, it was raining, it was storming, but that little hour window that I had, literally as soon as it quit raining, here came some deer, and then it started raining again, and there went my deer.
Yeah, I was literally up and I texted Jason. I said, "There's a break in the rain. You should be out right now." And he said, "Madison's working." I had my damn deer shot and I was ready to go out. Just a habit at this point.
Are you gonna be up in the morning, Tyler? Tomorrow morning? Go
Up
out
every
looking?
morning, no matter what.
You working
He's
Fire.
ready
tomorrow?
to go.
You working tomorrow?
I don't know. I know Ponytail is. I don't think I had a route.
Be at your place at 6 and we go out.
So each one of
like
your
the plan.
guys' season, so like in archery season you get a set of tags, and then in rifle season you get another set of tags.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I wish Montana was like that. Like I get one general tag across the board, and then it's an archery stamp that I get that adds to my general license. Otherwise, you're limited to rifle. And then our archery season starts in September, goes through October, and then from October through November is rifle. And then we have a little 2-week, or well, it's down to seven days now. So it's 1 week of traditional muzzleloader in December now. That Montana started in the last 2 years.
Ooh, gonna go muzzleloader.
While we're on Montana, when next fall would we have to show up for elk? When's elk rut?
Elk rut is in September,
Really?
middle of September.
I just want to hear one of the big sons of bitches bugle.
Oh, that is so cool.
That's what I really want to see. I want to hear one of the big son of bitches just fucking going at it.
Wait
How
till
much
they
of it-
run into like 8 yards on you, and like they're peeing and just bugling like crazy or something. Oh my gosh, it's an insane feeling.
Everybody I know who's shot elk said they stink. You can
They
smell
do.
them.
They do.
Well, they piss all over them. They piss and then they roll in it, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
They literally piss on their back legs and on their belly on purpose.
Ew.
Can I get a mountain lion tag as a non-resident?
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's the other thing I want to shoot because I saw that lion the other day. I mean, actually, that's the first time. That is the first time in probably the last 10 years I have seen. Holy shit! You need that many alarms?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
my
I'll
type
just-
of alarm guy right there. I guess.
Holy shit! Like one
just be
alarm and
awake.
I'll be up.
No, not
I'll
me.
just, I'll just be awake drinking coffee, waiting for you to be up.
Not me.
You're gonna have your window open here and all them fucking alarms going off.
I can't. I can't get up in the morning to save my life, and when I do, I'm up for the rest of the day. I can't fall asleep again, but it is hard to wake me up.
See, my killer is I've been taking naps in the middle of the day because I kind of like we're slowing down in the business and all that. So obviously, when hunting season got here, I've had a lot more time on my hands, and like so I've been staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning, and then it's like, oh fuck, I have 3 hours or 2 hours to get some sleep before I'm gonna go to my stand, and I wake up and it's already daylight.
I
That's
can't
my
even stay
problem
up that
right
late
now.
unless I'm doing it. If I'm out partying, I can stay out that late. That's it. I'll be night at like 10, 10:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a terrible sleeper. Like I do not even on a normal day I get maybe 3-4 hours of sleep, and that's if I'm running like 80-hour days at work or 80-hour weeks. Like I don't sleep hardly at all.
Well,
I've
even
never
when
been.
Joe and Charlie were here, we'd hunt all day, watch like 3 or 4 episodes of Jersey Shore, and we go 9 at. I guarantee we all went passed out by like 10.
Yeah, every bit of it. But then we were back up again. What, like 5, 6,
Yeah,
something
well-
like that. 5:36.
We got up early because we went and sat in the fucking archery stand.
Yeah.
So that kind of, that wasn't
Yeah.
our fault.
No, we went archery hunting. Then we went pheasant hunting.
Double dipped a little bit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We can't do the only thing we can't technically do is do them simultaneously. So like we can be sitting in the box blind and then be like, it's 10 o'clock now, it's midday. Let's go set the bow down, grab the shotguns, and hit the slough right here and fucking bang up these roosters and then
Go back.
be
shoot
back out
birds.
by
Yep.
be
Well-
back out at 3.
We loading up cod or what?
I am tonight, yeah.
Joe, you in?
Oh God. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I guess.
Pretty litty. It's pretty litty. Yeah, that is
Newtown,
almost- that is
Newtown misses
almost-
me and Tyler.
that is pretty much after
do.
podcast.
That is true. That is true. We're just missing Jake.
I guess I would, to end this real quick, I would say it depends if you guys want to come rifle for elk or archery for elk.
We ain't archery elk.
No, I'd rather rifle. That way, to me,
Then-
to make the trip, it would almost. I would rather it be even more guaranteed.
I'll just come and film.
So
I'm not saying
I-
that it's a guarantee or whatever, but a rifle is gonna give me a better percent chance.
That's what I was meaning over a bow.
Eh,
You
yeah.
know.
and
I'll just
rifle,
come and
it all
film.
depends on when snow comes with us. Like
Now
if we have,
she said, been a minute since you guys did cod and coffee.
Yeah?
That is true.
You know who
That
used to
sounds-
show up to cod and coffee? Me and Joe.
Not me.
That's who the fuck showed up to cod and coffee.
I showed up
Yeah,
once.
Yeah.
It was me and Joe.
One
Most of
time.
the time.
One time I
what
showed
is
up.
cod and coffee?
Call of Duty and coffee at like
You
7
wake the
a.m. in the
fuck up.
morning.
Get your
Oh, no
caffeine
shit.
and play some fucking sweaty ass cod.
Yeah. Because those lobbies you get over there are like the overseas lobbies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, so it gets weird.
Do I need to download COD like on my PC to be able to play it?
How else would you play it?
So
Well, I don't
Tyler
fucking know.
just
I'm not a
asked
big
me-
gamer.
I'm just giving you shit.
Yes, last week,
PC
music
or whatever.
that we're cleaning and moving boxes and getting ready for winter, but John will be gone, so we can't move boxes. LOL. So I said, "Can I come in at 8:30?"
9.
Well, I come in whenever the fuck I want, Jason.
Yeah.
I got this thing going where I do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, yeah. So it's just like Call of the Wild, whichever one I want to buy, and then it downloads.
Yeah, Black Ops 6 is the one we play.
That's the newest one, isn't it?
Yep. If you buy Game Pass on the Microsoft Store, you get it included with that.
I think when I bought the PC, it came with 6 months of Game Pass.
Yeah,
I
then
just
you
have never activated it.
then you get it with Game Pass.
The new COD?
Yep. It went on Game Pass on
It's like
drop.
$70 fucking for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
on drop
just
on it,
looking at it.
on drop it came on Game Pass for Xbox and PC.
Unreal.
I'll have to see how to activate my Game Pass on my computer. I'm technology stupid.
I say we stick to Sundays. That seems when we're all free and about.
Yeah,
Maybe.
honestly, works for me. I mean,
Yeah.
7 o'clock, honestly, is going to be about perfect timing, especially with rifle season coming around. Unless I get something, then I'll be later.
You going to bed?
Yeah. I will say for the next couple weeks, like 7. I mean, I
Hi,
made
Liam.
it tonight. But if somebody in my family or my wife or somebody kills something, then on a Sunday I won't make it by 7 because our last lights with the change back is at like 5:45 right now.
Hopefully, I kill something tomorrow. So
What do we do during rifle opener here?
pheasant.
Send Joe to Jason's house to get on his PC, and
I don't
oh,
have
Joe's got a
time.
laptop. We're still good. Joe's on the couch with Becca's big ass deer.
Oh, for the podcast?
Yeah,
I assume my laptop probably could do it.
Or you two can just hug each other on your
I was
computer.
gonna say you two could sit in the same chair together.
we're gonna be close enough all day.
That's true.
He doesn't want to fucking touch him. All right,
That's
I'm
true.
voting on God. Peace out.
All
Alright.
right.
Alright.
GG's.
Yes, sir. Till next weekend.
Yep.
Oh, my mouse is sleepy. There we go.